What's going on, guys? My name is Arrow, and in today's video, I want to talk about the best way to pick a league starter for you. Now, a lot of this stuff is going to seem really obvious, but I think it's important to talk about, especially for new players. The number one most important thing when picking a league starter is fun. And fun doesn't mean not trying hard. Fun means, what do you enjoy doing in the game? If you enjoy racing through the axe, then fun is going to be a build that's really good at that. If you enjoy racing through the Atlas, or going fast in tier 16s, or killing bosses, or having a comfy playstyle, all of those things are very important to your fun. If you're not having fun, you're going to go slower. You're going to be more inefficient. So you need to know what it is that you like the most about PoE. What do you like the most about a playstyle, and then pick a build that fits that theme. If your favorite thing is feeling really tanky and like nothing can kill you, then you probably shouldn't start Lightning Arrow Deadeye, no matter how strong it looks. If your favorite thing is going really fast through the Atlas, then you should probably pick something that's a tried and true meta race build. Bone Shatter, Righteous Fire, etc. Making sure that you're enjoying the content that you're doing and the build that you're playing is so important to actually being good at the game. So try to figure out what that is, and then think about the league starters that you're looking at and say, does this accomplish that goal? Speaking of goals, what are your goals in the game? This is number 2. Are you playing maybe one build per league? So your league starter has to scale all the way into the end game. That means when you're looking at a build guide for a league starter, it better have aspirational stuff in there for you to go get 2 months into the league. If your league starter ends at level 90 and doesn't really have any expensive uniques or rares on it, then you're going to run out and you're going to get to that point and you're not going to know what to do. So really dive into the POB of the build that you're looking at and see if it has that aspirational gear. Are you just trying to maybe get 2 or 4 void stones and then you want to just blast maps? Well, then you have to make sure that that build can do that content and be the mapper that you're looking for. Now, that's a pretty hard thing to do, is to have something that can league start, blast maps, and kill bosses. But there are a lot of builds out there that can do it. So pay attention to the video or the written guide, whatever you're looking at for your league starter, and make sure it can accomplish the goals that you want it to do. Lastly, I want to talk about picking a strategy once you have your build. Some people like to pick a strategy first and then a build that works for that. I prefer to do it the other way around. I like to pick my build and then find a strategy that works. But if you're going the other way around and you have a strategy, then you really need to think about how optimal that build is going to be for the strategy that you've decided to play. If you want to do the new Expedition Keystone that opens up all of the nodes around it at once, then you better be playing a build that can do just about all things. So if you want to pick then a strategy for the build that you've already selected, talk to the creator, ask questions, what is it good at? And think about how smooth it's going to be for you to go into that content. If you're playing a map blaster on League Start, then you're probably not going to be able to do essences or metamorph. So it's wise to come up with a strategy for mapping before you even start your league. There are an endless number of strategies out there, finding things that synergize together. Check out maxroll.gg for tons of different strategies. Lastly, I want to kind of harp on a point that Palstron makes really often, and it's that make a build for the content that you want to do. Make something that specializes, because when you try to make an all content build, especially on League Start, you are limiting yourself so much and basically forcing yourself to play one of maybe 3 skills. If you want to boss or map or do sanctums or do the league mechanic, there are builds that are going to be really good at each one of those things. And I really recommend finding something that's good at what you really want to do. As I always say, fun is the most important thing in PoE, and fun does not mean not trying hard. It means just making sure that you're enjoying what you're doing so you don't burn out. So I know a lot of this stuff seems really self-explanatory, but it's things that I have to remind myself and remind a lot of my viewers that you shouldn't just grab whatever build seems the strongest on League Start. So that's going to be it for me. It was just a quick video. I have many videos coming this week for my League Starter and other League Start guides. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, give me a like and a comment. Let me know what you're league starting. Check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/AER0__. I'll be live all week. So let's have some fun with 3.22. And as always, take care.